Hi guys, welcome back to my run. Front mission, first remake.
Yeah, and that description, and we're looking at pictures of these boxes, of tattered boxes or the documents which are classified, and some of them from the Senate time when he was in the skiff, where you can't take documents out of the classified intelligence area in the Senate, but he had. And other times when he was vice president. I want to read another part of this is the political side that is really tough for the president of the White House. This is Robert Hur's report, page 207. Mr. Biden's memory also appeared to have significant limitations, both at the time he spoke to Wanzers,
Okay.
in 2017, as evidenced by their recorded conversations, and today. Mr. Biden's recorded conversations with Wanzers from 2017 are often painfully slow. In his interview with our office, Special Counsel's office, Mr. Biden's memory was worse. He did not remember when he was vice president, forgetting on the first day of the interview when his term ended. If it was 2013, when did I stop being vice president? And forgetting on the second day of the interview when his term began. In 2009, am I still vice president? He goes on to say he forgot when his son, Bo, died.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, this is the successful Chin Gigante defense. You know, that was the mob leader would show up in pajamas and say that he had no idea where he was. He was convicted. But here, the special counsel is saying, you know what, the jury's just going to break their heart to see an elderly man with such a faulty memory, diminished faculty being charged. There's going to be a lot of questions about that. You know, the problem for critics is that it seems that when they're looking at Trump, they hit it with any possible crime, stretching every possible definition.
Ooh.
By President Biden, they just are forward cautious and resistant to charges.
Finally, quickly, we got some sketches from the Supreme Court. Obviously, no cameras in there, but there is audio. And you hear the oral arguments and the questions and answers with the justices today.
Wow, I lost. And that's got all the best equipment, best everything on them, so I can't do much more than that.
The tea leaves, oftentimes in oral arguments with Supreme Court justices, but boy, the tea leaves were all over the place, and they seem pretty readable.
Yeah, I think that if the trajectory of this case remains for oral argument, you're looking at a possible unanimous decision, maybe an 8-1. And that leads to Chief Justice Roberts' question. If he can't eke out that type of majority or unanimity, most people assume he'll write the opinion. It's hard to pass up this historic chance. But if Justice Jackson or Justice Kagan are on board, there is a strategic advantage to him in giving them the opinion to really convey to the country that we are speaking with one voice. That's what John Roberts said years ago was the greatest challenge for a Chief Justice, was to get the court to speak with one voice. And I think he'll make that the priority of whatever they do.
Well, it'll be fascinating. We'll be watching it all. John, as always, thanks. Stocks were up today with the Dow and the S&P finishing with new record closes. The Dow added 49, the S&P 500 gained 3, the Nasdaq was up 37. Meantime, on Capitol Hill, Senate lawmakers tonight are scrambling to try to find a path forward on foreign aid legislation after the Senate tanked the bill that tied border security and foreign aid together. Supplemental we talked about. But a major hurdle may be cleared tonight. Congressional correspondent Aisha Hazen with breaking news update from Capitol Hill.
Right, evening to you. A whopping 17 GOP senators today voted yes on the first test vote for this $95 billion foreign aid package. Remember, this has $60 billion for Ukraine, but absolutely no money for border security. Now, take a look at these 17 senators. Maybe yeses on a final vote as well, as long as they get the amendments that they want, but it still has some space and room to get derailed, Brett. Senator Rand Paul, who opposes the package, tells Fox he is going to slow the process down because he says Americans need to know
There it is. Let's do this. Not with you, but there's somebody here.
Stay here through the weekend.
Let's see.
Their votes, and they'll finish up when hell freezes over, as far as I'm concerned.
Also, take a look at this. Sparks are flying on the Senate floor today over the border deal that fell apart yesterday. Senator Pearson Sinema, who of course co-authored that deal, was caught on camera sparring with Senator Lindsey Graham as he tries to offer border amendments to today's bill.
Why you voted against the motion to proceed before we were able to offer any amendments, including your amendments.
Yes, I think the fix is in. I think people on our
Wow. Okay, let's do it.
the border thing as quick as they could so we could get to Ukraine. We've done a half-ass job here trying to secure the border.
So the two Senate leaders right now are working on a timing agreement right on this foreign aid package. But if they cannot come to that agreement, a final vote may not happen until Monday or even
Interesting.
I should ask a lot on Capitol Hill. I should thank you. Up next, new indictments in a migrant attack against New York police officers. We'll give you the latest. Plus,
Let's see.
the latest U.S. strikes inside Iraq.
We're building a better postal service. All parts working in sync to move your business forward. With
Let's go to the shop, see what's going on.
high-speed processing and delivery centers. For more value, more reliability, and more on-time delivery. The United States Postal Service is built for how you business. And how you business is with simple, affordable, and reliable shipping. USPS Ground Advantage. Why choose a Sleep Number Smart Bed? Can it keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I make my side softer?
I like my side firmer. Sleep Number does that. Can I help us sleep better and better? Sleep Number does that. 94% of smart sleepers report better sleep. And save 50% on a Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery when you add adjustable base.
Fashion moves fast. So we partner with Verizon to take our operations to the next level.
Custom private 5G network.
We get more control of production, efficiencies, and greater agility. That's enterprise intelligence.
It's your vision. It's your Verizon. Switch to Shopify so you build it better, scale it faster, and sell more. Much more. Take your business to the next stage when you switch to Shopify. RSV can severely affect the lungs and lower airways.
But I'm protected. That's
RSV is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease, RSV, in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious for those over 60, including those with asthma, diabetes, COPD, and certain other conditions.
but I'm protected.
RSV is proven to be over 82% effective in preventing lower respiratory disease with RSV, and over 94% effective in those with these health conditions. RSV does not protect everyone. It is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weak immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Those with side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose RXV.
RSV, make it a RSV.
Well, Columbia is breathing a big sigh of relief. Pablo Escobar is dead. The once feared narco-trafficker who brought hippopotamuses as part of his personal zoo. The dangers that could multiply never left. Ready for your life?
The Drug Lord's Hippos, streaming now on Fox Nation.
The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing oral arguments today over the left's attempts to remove Donald Trump from the ballot in Colorado. Live reaction and analysis right here on End.
I'm scared. Scared of everything in this place.
We have to get out.
Where do you get the guy?
Take your hand, get on the bus and go. 2 years that I've been on my own, it's been really challenging in order to make ends meet. The agency that I deal with, one of the things like food, keeping the cost of food down, help with toiletries and other necessities that gets always done with a smile. Thanks to the United Way, seniors like myself live in grace and dignity.
If alcohol builds a wall around you, it doesn't let you see where you're going. It keeps you feeling isolated or invisible. That makes you feel hopeless. No thanks. We're here. I want us to. It's never too early or too late to ask for help. A drinking problem. Alcoholics Anonymous. There is a way out. For more information, visit AA.org and download the meeting app.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott, along with members of the Texas House of Representatives, held a news conference today announcing new measures to combat what they call President Biden's reckless open border policies. The governor saying without effort by Texas authorities, the number of crossings would be much higher.
We are dealing with the biggest border crisis since America had borders. The reason why we've been able to achieve that level of decrease in illegal crossings is only because of great teamwork in agencies across the state of Texas.
Governor Abbott says that they will work to accommodate additional National Guard officers in the Eagle Pass area. He's also calling for additional miles of barrier wire and anti-climb barriers. Breaking tonight, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg announces 7 indictments in the attack against New York City police officers at the hands of migrants in Times Square last month. Correspondent Nate Foy is in New York tonight with specifics on this. Good evening, Nate.
Cool, guys. It's good.
Involving migrants. Only one of them is still in custody tonight. And authorities say at least 11 people are involved in this attack, and 5 of them still have not been arrested. We're also seeing new body cam video for the first time tonight. Take a look at this here. You see one migrant push officers while others kick and grab them. Here's Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg.
I stand here today confident that we have identified the roles of every person who broke the law and participated in this heinous attack.
DA Bragg laid out charges against the 5 identified migrants today. They all face felonies, including several second-degree assault charges and 1 charge of tampering with evidence. One migrant is accused of changing codes with an attacker to help him get away. The search for at least 5 others includes 2 suspects whose names will remain sealed in the indictment until a later date, and 3 kicking officers during the attack. DA Bragg defends his decision against requesting bail for several suspects, saying he wanted to proceed cautiously to ensure that he identified the right people. The migrants released walked out of jail, talked to the cameras. One of them put up 2 middle fingers. Some of the migrants released are believed to be headed west to the California-Mexico border. New York City Mayor Eric Adams said today these crimes don't represent the majority of the over 170,000 migrants in New York City. He referenced the NYPD commissioner who said a migrant crime wave is washing over the city. Brett?
Nate Foy, New York, and thanks. We have new information tonight on the U.S. operation that killed a high-ranking Iran-backed terror leader involved in an attack that killed 3 American soldiers in Jordan and injured more than 40 others. Chief National Security Correspondent Jeffrey Griffin shows us tonight.
Angry crowds gather in Baghdad at the funeral for the leader of Kateb Hezbollah, Abu Bakr al-Saidi. An American
Got a shield. Why the fuck is he overweight everywhere when I guess just bought him brand new shit?
President Biden authorized the strike shortly after the deadly drone attack on Tower 22 in Jordan.
Bassam Mohammed Sabir al-Said was a top Hezbollah commander who was responsible for directly planning and participating in attacks on U.S. forces in the region.
A crowd that gathered in the aftermath, some of whom made their way toward the U.S. Embassy. Chanted, Allah is the greatest. America is the greatest devil. Kateb Hezbollah is an Iraqi Shia militia It is part of the popular mobilization forces that formed to fight ISIS, with funding from Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps commander General Qasem Soleimani, before he and another head of Kataib Hezbollah was killed in a U.S. drone strike in 2020. Kataib Hezbollah was later brought under the Iraqi military who pay their salaries. Some worry the U.S. drone strike could jeopardize talks between the U.S. and Iraqi governments about whether
You get a
U.S.
weird
troops
makeup,
can stay in
Hunter.
Iraq.
If you want this harder, one of the leaders of the Houthi popular mobilization force is considered an element of the Iraq state.
Look, if there were no attacks on our troops, who were there at the invitation of the attack, there would be no need for retaliatory strikes.
There have been no attacks on U.S. bases inside Iraq since the U.S. began its military response to the attack that killed 3 Americans. This targeted killing could change that, right?
General Griffin, at the Pentagon, General, one quick question. Big changes at the top of Ukraine's military today.
That's right, Fred. President Zelensky replaced his top general, Valery Zaluzhny, a political rival and the commander responsible for pushing Russian forces away from the capital, saving Kyiv after the Russian invasion. He's also blamed for the failure of Ukraine's counteroffensive last summer and angered Zelensky.
Not enough funds. Okay.
As a stalemate, unless Ukraine received more advanced weapons. His replacement is Alexander Syrskyi, the general who oversees Ukraine's ground forces, known derisively by his own troops as the Butcher. Fred?
Okay, Jen, thank you. Up next, fiery exchanges between Senate Republicans and President Biden's Treasury Secretary of the alleged surveillance of Trump supporters will explain.
A must in your medicine cabinet. Cold coming up? Zicam's the #1 cold shortening brand.
Highly recommended.
People love Zicam's unique zinc formula. It shortens colds. Zicam shorten that cold.
When Barbas was the TurboTax,
I wrote 4 generations of family tradition with 5 little words. Mom, I want to make her feel. Getting my business off the ground was a full-time job.
so I made Barbas new psychic, guaranteeing 100% accurate file and maximum move.
Make your moves. We'll make them count. Each with TurboTax. 100% accuracy guarantee.
Start your day with nature. The #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
We all know Mark Wahlberg as an American movie star, but what makes him unique is what he does when he's not on the silver screen. Mark is passionate about his family, his faith, and his country. He joined me on a tour of our 9/11 mobile exhibit. With his powerful voice, he's helping us to never forget those who have sacrificed so much.
You guys are doing amazing work.
Our foundation, you know what we do. We take care of our first responders and Gold Star widows, the loved ones died in line of duty, and leaving our children behind, catastrophic age and service members. We build these mortgage-free smart homes. You're a man of faith. Absolutely. St. Francis of Assisi said, brothers and sisters, while we have fun, let us do it.
Absolutely. We don't have to do our part. There is definitely a role for every one of us to contribute in some sort of way. See, now we don't hold any grudge with any New York Boston sports rivalry because of all that you guys do. I had the good fortune of being able to visit Afghanistan and to see the sacrifice that our brave men and women actually make to provide our freedoms. I don't take that lightly. As I got involved, I was inundated with calls about how they people could help contribute.
It represents all the great heroes of God in our lives. We're always going to hold it to the highest standards of any foundation in America.
Couldn't find a more worthy cause. The fact that this is something that has literally touched and affected every single person they just have to be a part of it. And their reputation beyond impeccable. Everybody knows what they're doing. Every single dollar. God bless you.
We need your help to deliver mortgage-free homes to catastrophically injured service members, both staff and all first responders' families with young children. Please contribute $11 a month to support their efforts by visiting T2T.org.
snow-capped mountains, puddles of water, or unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time. Kia, movement that inspires. From cupping their stuff to shining their coats, when people switch their dog's food to the farmer's dog, the effects can seem like magic. Magic involved. It's just smarter, healthier pet food. It's amazing what real food can do.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I'm managing fine. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily, giant. At each day start, as someone on, it's easy to see. I'm roaring, I can see.
24/7 Jody can lower the risk of cardiovascular disease.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking Jardiance with a supply urea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
At Bed Bath & Beyond, we help you save more and stress less, so you can enjoy more of this and less of that. BedBathAndBeyond.com. More calm, more savings, less stress. Shop now.
You're looking live at the Trump campaign headquarters in Las Vegas. Republican voters in Nevada are gearing up to decide their preferred presidential candidate in tonight's caucuses there. The former president will face long shot candidate Texas pastor Brian Binkley, with all 26 of Nevada's delegates up for grabs there. Former South Carolina governor and UN ambassador Nikki Haley opted to run in Nevada's Tuesday primary, losing to none of these candidates by 30-plus points. It was an organized effort to get that vote out, but she did lose the primary. Inside tensions are running high on Capitol Hill after a testing hearing saw Senate Republicans grill Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen over accusations of surveillance on Americans' transactions. Reports suggest banks were asked to flag Trump-related purchases to the federal government. Fox Business correspondent Hillary Vaughn has the story.
Secretary Yellen, this is an issue that Americans are worried about. They think that they are being targeted because of who they voted for or what their religion is or where they shop. What do you have to say to Americans?
I'm not taking questions.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen may not be taking questions from us, but she is facing them from lawmakers, as the Treasury Department is being accused of targeting Americans' bank transactions as part of its hunt for people involved in January 6th. Fox obtained recommendations distributed to banks telling them to look for red flags that could be a sign that someone is a homegrown violent extremist. That included political terms and transactions like Trump, MAGA, Biden, or Kamala. Large purchases from Dick's Sporting Goods, Cabela's, or Bass Pro Shop, or purchases of any religious books. The customers who buy these activities had to meet a certain threshold before they would be flagged.
Secretary Yellen, do you believe that people who purchase Bibles are extremists?
Certainly not. And in the aftermath of the January 6th attack, there were efforts to work with financial institutions to determine what had happened.
The Treasury Department routinely shares recommendations with financial institutions through its Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, so they can be on the lookout for possible financial criminal behavior. But the Secretary promises to investigate.
Is the purpose of FinCEN. And so the details I promise to thoroughly investigate.
Thank you.
Okay, we're saving this.
January 6th to investigate that and prevent further violence, and that the bank's cooperation is voluntary. Brett?
And we'll continue next time. Mission 12. Okay. Alright, cool, man. See ya.
From several of the nation's biggest pharmaceutical companies received an incredibly harsh reception from Senate lawmakers from both sides over skyrocketing drug prices. Senior congressional correspondent